Hills back on November the 3rd, a 94-82 count, and the Pacers get the win.
Oh, and Marcus Morris just pushed Paul George after the game. Now this is nonsense. I told you that's what this was about. That's what all of this was about. Now Paul needs to just step away. You can see Frank is trying to get him back. Rodney Stuckey everybody needs to back up here. Everybody take a breath. Rodney Stuckey needs to back off. All the Pacers back off. Take a breath.
And they will separate both teams.
Just take a breath. And then this time Paul George won it. And you can see Paul gets pushed by Marcus Morris after he goes to get that ball. And I understand a little bit why Marcus Morris reacted. You don't need to get that ball. Right. Why are you going up there trying to get the ball, Paul? Leave it alone. You've gotten this team beat. But it's that combination added to the fact that these two teams they've got a lot of energy. There's no reason to get the ball. There's no reason now, in all fairness to Paul, there's no reason to be pushed either.
Right, and I think what Paul was doing, there was no reason for Drummond to contest with 6 seconds left either.
Well, I would, well, yes, you're probably right. I would agree with that. The truth is, the game is over. Right. None of this needs to happen.
Right.
That's the whole point of it all.
In the middle of it, and then right there, Hayes is trying to push through on everybody, and David West told him to get his hands off of him very decisively. So they call it. He and Paul George get a double technical, and then they call a foul on Simons.
It's caught by Nurkic. Hammered inside, a foul, and he and George with a shove on Nurkic by Paul George.
Well, if they're going to give a technical to Nurkic, that's going to be his second because he picked up a technical earlier with that skirmish with Westbrook.
Yes, he
and
did.
It looked like the official, Ed Malloy, signaled a technical for Paul George and Nurkic, who has gotten fouled on the offensive rebound here, which I thought that might have been offensive interference there by Nurkic, which wasn't called. There's the headbutt. Oh, that kind of looked like offensive interference there by Nurkic. Right here. Watch.
Yep.
Headbutt.
And Ed Malloy saw it.
Boy, Donovan now having words with Paul George. And now Carmelo will step in. We've got technical fouls everywhere.
Here we go. Both teams know the significance of this game. Jazz lose this game, they got to beat OKC twice on their home court. OKC loses this game, they've lost 3 in a row, and their confidence will be shattered.
Well, here's where it starts. It's the inbound. Ingles trying. Look at that. Come on. I mean, that's.
Well, Joe ran up on the ball. You can't do that either. Let's got to be honest here. Joe Ingles goes out of bounds and goes right next to Paul George. That's what.
3-point attempts this season from 31 last year to about 37, 38 per game this year. And see George and Cameron Payne having some words, and now Booker getting involved.
I don't know what Paul George is really upset about here. I really don't. I mean, he's hot as a firecracker. I mean, so. I mean, He's out of